Hello and welcome to this very quick video. This video is about common teacher certification questions in the state of Texas, the 6 most common questions that people ask, and I just want to run through those answers for you. So the first question is, what qualifications do I need to become a teacher? And generally speaking, you must have at least a bachelor's degree from an accredited higher training institution to become a teacher in the state of Texas. However, in certain specialty fields such as technology and career courses, it is possible to become a teacher without having a degree. To be eligible to teach these specialty courses, however, in most other states requires a minimum undergraduate credit requirement. In other words, you have to have done a certain number of hours of undergraduate study rather than completing the entire course. However, in Texas, this minimum requirement doesn't exist, and therefore you can become a teacher in these subjects without going through higher learning. So the next question is, what is an approved teacher education program? Texas teacher education programs typically consist of both theory and practical learning. On the theory side of the course, students learn about teaching methods, pedagogy, and how to research and develop lesson plans and methods of teaching. On the practical side of the course, students may take part in observations, placements in schools, and internships. Whilst there are currently no schools in Texas that offer a major in education, most undergraduate courses offer an approved teaching program that students can pursue as part of other majors. Students who complete this optional module will receive a state-approved teacher certificate, which means they are already eligible and no further action is required. Students who have already graduated in a subject other than education and chose not to take the approved teaching program during their degree will have to go through an alternative teacher certification process. These courses can be taken through colleges and universities as a standalone course, or through an approved commercial teacher certification program. There are many companies that offer this service. So the next question is, how long does it take to become a teacher? Assuming that you have already completed your bachelor's degree, then it will take around a year to complete the approved education program and pass your Texas. If you have already completed the approved education program, then you can book your Texas exam immediately and be qualified and looking for your first teaching job within a matter of weeks. So the next question is, what exams do I have to take? To receive your full Texas teacher certification, you have to pass 2 exams. The first exam is called the THEA, or the Texas Higher Education Authority exam, and this is the basic generic skills test that all teachers must pass. It's the same exam for all teachers. You must also pass the subject area competence exam that is specific to the subject that you want to teach in. This exam is called the Texas. You may also have heard of the term XSET. The Texas, initially administered in the fall of 2002, has replaced the XSET in various stages over the last few years. The Texas is the exam that tests your knowledge of your subject area to make sure you are at a proficient level to teach. So the next question is, what qualifications from other states are accepted? Certifications from other states are accepted from the following states, although there are instances whereby you will still have to go through the Texas examination process. To receive your full teacher certification, because not all certifications have been examined by the Texas Education Authority with regards to their rigor and similarity, and there is a list of states above this video where you can see exactly where the states are accepting, exactly what states are accepting a Texas certification. So the next question is, what are the average salary and holiday allowances? Texas provides monetary incentives for teachers in special needs of areas where teachers are in short supply. So the average weeks of vacation is 15, the average teacher salary is $45,265, years to tenure is 3, the teacher's salary versus state average is 121% of state average. So I hope that clears up all the questions that you have about getting your Texas teacher certification. There's all sorts of information on this page and on this site. Hope you found that useful, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.